Hello. Um, Let me do my outro. No, my intro. Every time when I go weeks without filming and I film for the first time like a few weeks, I always forget how to do my intros, and I'm always awkward, as if I'm filming for the first time. I'm like, hi guys, hi. But let me just get back into it. Hi, welcome back. So if you haven't noticed, I am wearing little Christmas antlers because it is December 2nd, which means it's Christmas season. And happy Vlogmas to those that do and that watch. Is this my attempt at Vlogmas? Yes and no, because the original plan was that I was going to attempt to do Vlogmas again this year, because last year I tried to do it for a few days. I think I got up to day 12 maybe, and then I got really overwhelmed and I decided to stop. So I did. And those videos are on my channel still, so you can go watch those if you want. But I haven't filmed really any videos this much this year. I filmed probably 4 or 5 in total, which is not a lot. It's 12 months and I filmed 5 videos. That's not great. So I wanted to make up for it by doing Vlogmas. But then at first my idea was to do every single day, and I was gonna have every day I just film a video of me just talking for 30 minutes, 30 different, I was thinking of 30 different topics, forgetting that Vlogmas is only until Christmas, not the whole month of December. It's just until the 25th. So I was having the idea where I come up with 30 ideas to talk about, and I just filmed 30-minute videos uncut, so that way I could just talk and then just upload them uncut. That was my plan. Then as I was coming up with ideas for Vlogmas of what videos I wanted to do, I was coming up with ideas, and then of course, because of the way how my brain works, I was coming up with videos that I can talk about, but also vlogs, and then videos that I had filmed from a year or so ago that I just still had to edit. And my mind, I was getting a bit ambitious, and I realized that I was getting overwhelmed by the thought of all my ideas. So then I tried to narrow it down to filming my videos, but then only posting 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Then that overwhelmed me too, because then I realized basically the first 2 weeks I'll be filming a lot of videos, and then I would just post on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. But then that became, that was my plan. And then the first day that I was supposed to start filming was, I think, Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. And I think Friday I was gonna film a 24 reading vlog, and then I had to do laundry, and then I did laundry, and then I reorganized my books when I got home, and then I had other stuff to do. I had 2 tasks that I had to get done, and they were really stressing me out and overwhelming me to the point where I felt like I was spiraling. So then I didn't film anything Friday. Then Saturday I was also on break, because my last day of work last week was Tuesday to have Thanksgiving break. So I was off for 3 days, and I was home for Wednesday and Thursday, and then by Friday I was having cabin fever. Let's call it cabin fever. And so Friday, it was my 3rd day in the house, and I was having cabin fever. So Saturday I decided to go out and to get some air, to go and see other people, and I got my nails done, and I thought that would help my cabin fever. It did not. So I came home Saturday, and I had another video idea to film. I was gonna film me doing my hair, because I removed the color. I had a red in my hair that made my hair more purple than red, but I had that in my hair. I was removing that color to then dye my hair, try to dye it red again, and then I was also bleaching, and then bleaching the bottom half of my hair, and then cutting my hair as well. I did all that. I didn't dye my hair red because the removing the hair dye process was just so tedious. I did not feel like going through another phase of putting hair dye on my hair, so I just removed the hair color from my hair, and it did work a bit. I did bleach my hair and cut my hair. I didn't film any of it because my cabin fever was still there, so we didn't film. And then Sunday I had a video that I wanted to film. I was going to be basically trying to do my makeup routine that I do for church. Basically, as I'm getting ready for church, I was going to film a video of me talking. And then instead of me doing makeup, I was going to do my hair because I was up until 2 a.m. on Saturday doing my hair because I was having my cabin fever. And I also still had those 2 tasks that I was supposed to do for Friday. I didn't get to do them because of my cabin fever. So then traveled to Saturday. Then I was really stressing out about these 2 tasks. The cabin fever was still there. So then I ended up staying up until 2 a.m. to do my hair. And mind you, those 2 tasks I had to do, I still didn't do them. Sunday we figured it out, and it all worked out on Sunday. Did I do them? Yes and no. We won't talk about that. But then Sunday I felt a little bit better. But Sunday morning I was straightening my hair. I was straightening and curling my hair at the same time. So I was trying to do that while filming the video, and then I got overwhelmed because I was short of time because I had like an hour and a half to get ready because I had to leave my house ideally by 10, and it wasn't working out. So then I just stopped filming. So now here we are. It is now Monday, December 2nd. The past 3 days I've been trying to film so that way I can post 3 times a week. So my 2 failed attempts on Friday and Saturday made me realize 3 videos a week would be too much for me. So I was going to try to post twice a week. And then yesterday I didn't even film. So I will still try to post twice a week because I'm trying to have it to where this video I'm filming right now will be posted tomorrow or sometime this week. My goal is to post on Mondays and Fridays for the next 3 weeks. That's my goal. And then I think the last 3 days of the month I will have a video for each day. That's the goal. Will I accomplish that? I'm really hoping so. But yeah, so this is my attempt to Vlogmas where I'm just basically filming. I'm gonna try to post 9 videos. So 9 days of Christmas. It could have been 12, but the way how life works, it was just too much. So I tried, I almost didn't film today because I went to work today, then I came home, and then I just finished watching Gladiator because I'm gonna see Gladiator 2 tomorrow, and I'm so excited for that. So I wanted to watch Gladiator to refresh my memory because I saw Gladiator before, but it was eons ago. So I think I only watched it. I might have watched it twice. I remember watching it at least once, but I was I don't remember really what happened in the movie because it was at least 10 years ago since I've watched it. So I wanted to rewatch it so that way I could be fresh in my mind. But then I was like, oh my goodness, if I watch the movie, am I gonna have time to film? So I was almost not gonna film, but I was no, let me film because I really want to do Vlogmas this year. This is my one attempt to do Vlogmas for the month, and this is me making up the lack of videos I've had this whole year. So this is me filming. So I'm gonna just film the video. Whatever video comes up today is a video that comes up today. I'm also trying to make it to where I don't have to edit these videos as much so I can actually be able to post them because I don't have that much time to edit as much as I would like to because sometimes I go out, but most times I'm either I'm so exhausted from work that I come home and I just rot in bed, or I have other things to do and then I have to stay later at work to get my tasks done. So it's a whole big thing. So at some point I will film a vlog of my life, a week in my life, a day in my life, because my life is pretty chaotic, but then it's just we're all over the place. So that's my spiel. That's my little catch up. But yeah, this is my attempt at doing Vlogmas in a way, and this is the most Christmassy thing about this video is my little antlers. I do want to at some point decorate my room for Christmas, but I would need to buy decorations. And right now my bank account does not. We are not buying decorations. I mean, I could buy decorations. I have a bit of money, but I want to save it because I do get paid this week. So maybe the end of the week I can go to a store and buy decorations to decorate my room because I think it would be cute to have my room be a little bit festive. So I have a bunch of ideas of what I want to film for Vlogmas, but then my ideas are constantly changing. So we will see what I do film. But today we will just be filming a chatty video because I want to just be able to get myself started with filming because I have a consistency issue. Why? I have ADHD, so I would say that's the simplest reason why, because I have an issue with consistency. I've had this issue for my entire life. It's not just a few years. It's been happening. I mean, my entire YouTube career has been very inconsistent because I've been doing YouTube for 6 years, and I think I posted almost 200 videos, but it's been very sporadic and non-consistent and just not I will go a month posting once a week and then that's it, because life gets in the way, I get too overwhelmed, or like I get too busy, so it's like I'm trying to hope that like doing Vlogmas this month, that will push me to become consistent, so that way by next year I can have set habits, so that way I can like have a schedule for next year. So that's my goal. That's what I'm trying to do, Vlogmas. Now, will I be successful? I would hope so. I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna be successful because I'm gonna push myself to get this done. So today's video, I want to talk about the topic of the fear of not being enough, of not being good enough. That was a topic I was supposed to film yesterday, and then I didn't film it because I was too overwhelmed by my hair. So I want to film it today. And am I going to go in depth? I feel like no, because it is 9:16 and I actually want to go to bed at this time, and I'm up filming because I want to make sure that I am consistent, and actually I'm staying up late basically to get this done, because after I finish filming this video, I'm probably going to just upload it to Adobe Premiere, export it, and then upload. I'm probably going to try to have it to where I schedule it tonight, so I'm going to be up late. So I'm not going to go too much in depth. I can definitely do a later video where I go more in depth, but I just wanted to get started on this. So the reason why I wanted to film, I'm like moving my legs. I have like a problem with like showing my legs in videos because I feel like it's weird. Also, like, this light is my laptop because it has my like talking points and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking at. So what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, my legs. I have a problem with like showing my legs in videos because I feel like it's weird when you can see someone's legs. And I feel like when you're filming videos, it's usually the torso. It's like usually a medium shot. It's just torso and up. So I feel like you don't need to see my legs, but when you see my legs, I'm like, ooh, that's weird. But anyway, I digress. So the fear of not being enough. The reason why I want to talk about this is because after my last video that I filmed and uploaded about like 3 weeks ago, that video was my, I did the Let's Talk About It, where I talked about my thoughts about the election and just about the state of the world and like, losing friends and stuff like that. So I filmed that video. It was an hour and a half of me just talking about my thoughts, and then I literally just filmed it, and then I just uploaded it straight from my phone. Like I didn't even like go on Adobe and export it. I just went from my phone to YouTube, uploaded it, and then that was it. And that video did really well, and I'm trying to say it did really well and not undermine the number that I got, because I feel like compared to other people that have like millions or like hundreds of thousands of subscribers, the amount of people that watch my video is like nothing's like chunk change for them. But for me, it's a lot, and that is one of my points that I talk about. Also, I am, like I said, I'm gonna try to have it to where I don't really edit this video. So I do realize that this is my ADHD, that like I do not talk in linear. I do not talk in order. Like I have topics and points and what I want to talk about, but I do not talk like beginning, middle, and end. I talk sporadic, and because I'm like connecting the dots and trying to like talk. I talk as I think, and the same with my writing, which I realize whenever like people have comments about my writing was like, oh, like, you start off well, but then you start getting off topic, and then your points make sense like towards the end. I realize that's because I write how I think, and that's how I think. I think like that, and that's why people were like, your writing is good, but sometimes it gets lost because that's how my brain is working. So I also talk the way I think, and I'm connecting the dots, and it's not gonna be linear. And I can work on that. Not to say that I can't talk in linear, but it's just like if I'm just filming a video and I'm just talking just to talk, then it's not gonna be in chronological order. So I just want to give a fair warning for that. But anyway, I'm gonna move on. So yeah, like I said, the reason why I want to film this video is because of my video that did well, because before I uploaded that video, I think I had 199 subscribers, and now currently I have 279. So I gained almost 100 subscribers. I gained 80, I would say 80 subscribers. Oh, I think I had like 184. I had like 184 or 199. I had almost 200, and now I have almost 300, and it's a matter of a few weeks. And this video is the first video that got my channel up, like people who were subscribing at a decent amount on my channel. And this is the first video to get nearly 2,000 views, because I think my most viewed video before this one was my video that I filmed my junior year of college, which was like 4 years ago. Yeah, 4 years ago when I talked about what they don't tell you about being a liberal arts major. That one I think it had like 1.4 views. I actually don't know. I know one video got like more than 1,000 views. I feel like at least I had 2 videos prior to this one that had at least over 1,000. And then I had a few other ones that I filmed last year that got like 500, 600. So for my channel, that's good numbers. But for the other channels, that's like, you don't get paid with 500, 600 views. But for me, that's a lot because there's a lot of people that want to watch my videos. Anyway, I'm going to move on. So I filmed this video with the expectation, with the hope that people would see it and that it would do numbers. Because every video that I post, I really hope that it does numbers. Like, oh, this could be the video that blows up. This could be the video that does it for me, and that people will finally see me. So every video that I post, I have that hope. And this was the one video that, like, at first, the first day, it wasn't really doing like that much numbers. Like, I think it was kind of doing like 5, 10 views or something like that. And then I was like, okay, whatever. And then the people that did see it was haters. Like, I was getting hate comments for the video because I talked about how I do not like the fact that Trump's gonna be president, and there was Trump supporters making comments being like, oh, like, you crying like a little baby, blah blah, haha, yada yada. So I was a bit bummed that like the people that were commenting were just a bunch of haters, and I'm like, why is it always the haters that gotta comment first? So then I was debating whether or not I should promote the video or just let it continue to be like by itself. So at first I wasn't going to promote it, but then I thought, okay, with hate comments, this is not my first time getting hate comments on the video. This is actually like my 3rd or 4th time getting hate comments on the video. So like, it's not like as if I was offended by the hate comments. It's more of like I was debating whether or not to respond to the comments, because my first thought is when I get a hate comment is to have a comeback, because that's just how I was raised. So I was thinking about that, but I was like, let me turn the other cheek and just be the bigger person and not respond. Then days kept going, and I was like, I can be the bigger person, but still call them out on their BS, because if you feel the need, if you have so much confidence to post hate comments on someone's like video, Instagram post, whatever, if you have the balls to post hate comments on social media, have the balls to be called out in public without no name blurring. Because if you have the guts to do it with that, whatever username you have the guts to be exposed for what you did. So that's what I did. I basically had it to where the comments that I got on my video, I screenshotted them and posted about them on my Instagram story. And what I did was I was making a little joke. I was like, oh, like, guys, my last video made me think about whether or not I want to do my channel anymore, and I don't, like, it's kind of getting to me. Basically, I was kind of making it seem like I was offended by the comments, and in reality I was like, I'm not offended. I think they're funny and I want to expose them. So I exposed the people that made the comments on my channel, saying, like, showing each comment and saying my commentary on it. And then at the end I was like, okay, in all no, like, I really don't care about these comments. Like, every time when I check people, the comments like this happen, and it just shows that they're part of the problem, not the solution. So like, whatever. But like, if you guys want, you should watch my video and make a comment, so that way I can have more nice comments and negative comments, and it can be gone. Thanks. And I made that post, made my little spam on my Instagram. After I promoted the video, that's when I started to get like comments, like positive comments on my video. And then that's when the video started to blow up. It started to get more views. So after that, I think I posted that, I made that Instagram story, I think like maybe 3 days after the video was uploaded. And I would say like the 4th or 5th day, that's when my videos started doing like numbers. Like, I was starting to actually see people watch the video, and it was going from like, I think maybe like 20 to like 100, 200, and now we're like 500, 600. Like, this was like the fastest video to grow on my channel. Like, this is like, so far, like, I think it's been like, almost 3 weeks, or it has been 3 weeks. Like, today probably makes 3 weeks, and I posted like on a Monday. And this is the first video to like do like really high numbers as fast as this one did. So then I became obsessed with my analytics, where I was checking the analytics every single day for like, I think the past like 2 weeks because I wanted to see the numbers go up. And then I was seeing the view count go up, which I was excited about, but then I was also seeing my subscriber count go up. So then I went from 194 to 199, so then I hit over 200, and then the numbers just kept going up. The numbers just kept going up. So I was excited to see my channel growing, but then also the view count growing. I was excited. I was getting happy, and I was seeing the comments that people were making. I was like hearting the comments, like responding to comments. And I was happy that like people were seeing my video, and I was seeing everyone's comments about how they felt seen and heard, and how they were happy they found my video, blah blah blah. And I was just so like touched. So like to all the people that made comments on my previous video, I thank you, love you, and appreciate you, and like just know we're gonna be in this together. We're gonna be in this together. We're gonna just have to thug it out and be in survival mode for the next 4 years. And then the good thing is he can never be president again. Prayers. That's all I will say on that. Anyway. So the video was doing good. So the first, I think 3 days that the video was doing great, I was really happy. I was really excited because I'm like, oh my goodness, this is it. This is my channel growing. This is exciting. Then I was starting to get scared because whenever I realized this is a habit that I have in general, like with my channels, but also like in my life, that whenever I do something and I just do it and it ends up doing really well, when people see that I can do things great, and then they start to make expectations that I will always do great things, and they expect me to be great, and they tell me that, I get very overwhelmed. It gets very overwhelming, and I get anxious about having to be great, because I think the reason why is because I'm scared of disappointing people. Like if I do the best I can and they don't like it, then they'll tell me that they didn't like it, and then I'll be a disappointment to them, and then I'll cry. So I was realizing that like with this video, it was doing well. Then I was realizing, oh my goodness, okay, so now I'm gonna have to keep making videos like this. Like the type of content that I just made was me just ranting for an hour and a half about my thoughts about our political state for our country. And I'm like, okay, either I had to keep making videos like this, or I had to keep making videos that do numbers like this. Now I have to, every single video from now on has to do great. It has to be a great video that does numbers, or else my channel will flop and it won't be good, and I won't make it. Then I was also scared that like, okay, but what's the next video that I'm going to make? Like, what video ideas do I have that will do as great as this one did? So I was basically starting to like realize that I had to make, oh my goodness, now every single video that I make has to be just as good as this one, if not better. Do I even have any ideas that will be just as good? And I was also blanking on what videos to make, and like I was basically blanking. I had no ideas of what videos to make. But then I had no ideas, and so I had no idea of a guaranteed video that would do just as great as the one that I made now. I also was like conflicted of like what videos to make. But then also I was scared that like whatever video I come up with after, they won't do as well as this one did, and this would just be a fluke. That like it was just a once in a lifetime thing, like a one-hit wonder, and it won't happen again. And I've realized that like I was getting very overwhelmed, and this has happened to me before. When one of my videos, I think last year, like around this time last year actually, I filmed a video, my first commentary video, where Cody Code was the button, and I filmed that video. It was my first commentary video, and I was really excited. I was really nervous to film it, but then I was editing it, I was having a lot of fun, and I posted it, and it did pretty good. It did well, so I was excited. I was happy about it. But then I was scared that like, okay, so now I had to make other commentary videos. So what type of commentary, what type of video should I watch, so that way I can make these good videos? Okay, but what if I can't make the videos good enough as this one? What if like I try to do this niche of commentary and it doesn't work out as much? Like what if this is the only niche that I can do that's successful and I can't do anything else? The other ideas that I want to do? Or like what if like I do this idea but then it runs out, and then I can no longer do commentary anymore? People are tired of my commentary, they want something new, but then I don't know what else to do. Like what if I run out of ideas and then I flop? So that was like, I was scared that like, I basically was scared that whatever traction I gained in that moment, I would never be able to obtain again. But then I think a week or two after that video, or like I think the next video I posted a video of my first reading vlog of me reading the book The Fourth Ring, and my commentary on me reading the book and my thoughts and my review and everything. filmed that video, uploaded it, and that one did good too. It got like 500 something views, and that was good. So I think that proved to me that like I filmed the commentary video and I filmed the reading vlog, 2 separate types of content that both did pretty well on my channel. So I think that showed me that like I have different ideas, and the ideas that I have will work. It's just a matter of it's a matter of when they'll do well. So I've had that happen with those 2 videos, and then I had another video when I was doing Vlogmas last year, where I did this video called Reading Quotes Without Context from the book My Year of Rest and Relaxation, because that book was the weirdest book I think I read last year, and I just had to make a video about it because it was just so weird. The writing and like the book was weird, and I just wanted to talk about it because I thought it was funny. So that video I did just as a Vlogmas video, and that video did like I think I like 600 something views. So like that video did good too. So I have 3 different types of content that I was just doing just to do because I thought it was funny to do, so I just did it, and they did well. So I felt like that was showing me that like whenever I get scared that I don't think I'm having enough ideas, I don't think I'm gonna be able to keep the traction that I have going. Basically, God just shows me like, no, you have ideas, you have them, you just gotta do it. And I think I realized that I do my best work when I'm not thinking about how people are going to like it, when I just do the work that I like. Like I made the commentary video because I see commentary videos all the time and I like them, and I'm like I'm occasionally funny. I would like to make a video. I wanted to make commentary videos for a long time, but I was scared it wouldn't be funny enough, so I was like, let me just do it anyway. I wanted to make that video, and the video did well. I wanted to make the reading vlog because I love reading. That's literally like, I was an English major and I'm an aspiring author, so like, I love reading books, and I wanted to film my like journey on it because I watch reading vlogs and I like reading vlogs. I like the ones that are funny, that like, they do reading but they also have their side commentary, so I wanted to do that too. Had to do a little intermission there, but I'm back. Okay, so what was I talking about? I kind of forgot what I was talking about. I'm also getting like really hot. But yeah, I was just realizing that whenever I don't know if I'm like you see what I mean? Like I just kind of like rambled and I don't know if I was making any sense. But basically, I had this thing where basically the video that I made, the election video that I made, did numbers on my channel, and I was excited, but then I was also scared because I was excited about all the attraction that my video was getting, but then I was scared that I wouldn't be able to maintain it. I think I've said that like 3 times at this point. But anyway, so what was I saying? Oh yes, basically whenever I film my videos and they do well, I get excited because I'm getting the traction that I've always wanted, but I'm scared I won't be able to maintain it. And the reason why I'm scared I won't be able to maintain it is because I feel like I won't be good enough to keep it up. Like I feel like at some point I'm gonna run out of ideas and then I'm gonna become a flop because I feel like I'm not good enough to maintain the audience that I've been wanting for a long time. And with the video that I filmed last that did like almost 2,000 views, I was like, oh my goodness, like what if I can't do this great big video? And I kept having to remind myself, the video that you made was a video of you talking for like an hour and a half, randomly just talking about your thoughts. People subscribed to your channel because they related to what you said, they liked what you said, and they just liked your relatability and your honesty. That's what they subscribe to. They subscribe to you being yourself. So I feel like if you focus on like the numbers, if you focus on the wrong thing, your videos won't do well. If you just focus on making content that you like, then your channel will do numbers. And I feel like sometimes the videos that I work hard on the most, like my dissertation video series that I was starting, I made 1 episode and I haven't filmed another one since. I am going to continue it. They just take a long time to do. But that video, I worked on it for like a long time, and like I watched the movie, I did notes on the movie, I have like 3 different sections of notes, and I made a script for the video, and then I had to print out pictures. Like it was a process to put that video together, and I filmed it. I did the pre-production, the production, the post-production work. I uploaded it, and it got like maybe like 130 views. but like that was over the course of 11 months. So I feel like that video, it did okay, but I really had a passion for it, and I really did like the video. And I remember somebody said like when they watched it, they made a comment and was like they thought this like video was viral. They was like they're shocked that this video doesn't have more views than it does. And I was like, one day it'll have more views. But they were basically saying like this video is well done, I expected it to have more views. Like I'm shocked it's not more popular. And I was like, well, hopefully, you know, it will do more numbers. But yeah, so I feel like videos like that, like there's been a lot of videos that like I had fun filming, I put them together and I post them, and they don't do that well. So then when I have a video that finally does well, I'm like scared I can't keep up, because it's like all my other videos I really did like and I posted them, but then they didn't do that much. And now this one, it's like this one did do well, but now it's like I don't know if I'm able to keep it up. So I don't know, it was just like something that I was thinking about, and I was like, oh my goodness, like I'm scared I won't be able to keep up with it or not. So yeah, I'm getting distracted by the outside commentary about the weather, but whatever, we're gonna move on. What other points? Okay, I talked about being sad that I've gained more followers, being scared I won't be able to make a video that would keep the new audience interested, being scared I won't be able to keep the views. Okay, being scared that I would have okay, so I did that. Another thing that I was doing, I was undermining the success and growth that my channel has made because of me comparing myself to bigger channels. And I did talk about that. While this video was like going up, like it was like getting numbers and all that traction and all that stuff, I was thinking in my head like, okay, this is like I was excited that I was getting these followers, and I was like, oh, this video, my channel, this is the video that like blew my channel up. And when people say a video that blew their channel up, they're talking about like hundreds and thousands and like even millions of views. This didn't do that. It just got like almost 2,000 views. But I like, because it didn't do like what society would think is like a viral video, it didn't go viral, but it did blow up my channel because I gained almost 100 subscribers and I got almost 2,000 views on this single video. And now I was having people watch my other videos a little bit. And I kept thinking, well, it's like, it's a cute little upgrade. Like, you got more followers, but like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, this isn't that much of a success. And I kept like having that be said in my head. And I'm like, no, that's not true. It is a success because it blew up in the sense of where more people saw my video and subscribed to my, I gained more followers. I got a lot of views and I have a lot of likes and comments. Like, this video helped the algorithm show that like this video is worthy of other people watching, and it gained my channel gained traction. Like, the whole point of me having my channel is to have a creative outlook and to reach out to people and to help people feel seen and heard and be relatable and to entertain people. And this video did that. It like entertained some people. It made a lot of people feel seen. Like, a lot of comments I got on that video was people talking about how they're happy that I made my video and that they like, you know, they were feeling down about it too, and they're glad that like they're not the only ones. They're glad that they're seeing someone else going through what they go through. And I think those comments were like the best comments for me to read, because that's, I feel like what every creative person wants to do is to create art that helps other people feel seen and heard, most of all themselves, but then to also have to be able to make a connection with other people, with their audience that absorbs and consumes their art. And I feel like having people say that, like, me just talking to a camera for like an hour and a half, it helped them feel seen and heard. That's all I ever want to do with all of my art, with anything and everything that I create, is to be relatable. Not in the sense of like to be relatable so that way people can want to be, like, not relatable in the sense of like I want people to, like, not in a negative way, but I want to be relatable to people to where like I want to be able to remain connecting to people. Like, I like to be relatable in the sense of where I can stay connected to people and like have them still feel seen and heard. And to know that that video did that for some people, I'm very happy. And I just aspire to just do the best version of like myself, and just to continue to be the best version of myself, and just make videos that I enjoy, and to not care about the numbers. I feel like when I just care about, am I proud of this video? If I am, good. If not, then what can I do better for the next video? I feel like I just have to remind myself of that to just like remember why you made the video. Remember the purpose of your channel. The purpose of my channel is to have a creative outlet for all my endeavors, for my reading, for my writing, for my filmmaking. Is to combine all those together and to show them to people, because I see people make videos and make money off of it. And do I want to make money off my channel? Of course, because I feel like if I make money off of this, I can have more time to do other things that I really want to do, like writing and filmmaking, all that stuff. So I feel like I have this outlet. It's my hobby that will turn into a career at some point. So I want to be able to just like remember the purpose of my hobby, the purpose of me making these videos, the purpose of whenever I do my writing, the purpose of me writing books, the purpose of me writing movies. What is the purpose behind why I'm doing this? And I think when I remember why I'm doing what I'm doing, it'll help ground me to like remember, like, okay, like, you will always have ideas. First of all, girl, you have ADHD. You will always have ideas. There's never a day where I run out of ideas, because even when I was like, I don't have any ideas, the thing wasn't that I didn't have any literal ideas. I had a bunch of ideas. The problem was I didn't know which idea would be the right one, which be the best one to follow up that video. And I was in a paralysis. That's what I was in. I was in an ADHD paralysis where I was overwhelmed with all the thoughts in my head. I didn't know where to start, so I didn't start. So for like 2 weeks, I was like kind of like paralyzed in the sense of like, I didn't know which video to start with. So I kept, every day I would think about, I had to film a video, I had to post a video, I haven't posted in a week, okay, I haven't posted in 2 weeks, okay, it's been almost 3 weeks and I haven't posted, I'm gonna lose traction, people aren't watching this video anymore, I had to make a new video so that I can like still stay relevant, this and that. And I'm just like, slow down, Susan. Take a deep breath, breathe, relax, and just post videos that you like. Post videos that you want to see, that you like watching, but also that you want to make. And I had to just remind myself of that. So that's basically the spiel of this whole video. I feel like there was definitely a better way to talk about that, and I had points. Like I literally put like how I'm trying to overcome these thoughts, reminding myself that people subscribe to my channel because of me, and that was enough for them. So like I'm thinking I'm not good enough to maintain my channel, but like the people thought was good enough to subscribe to, so clearly I'm good enough for something because you subscribe to my channel, which I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. And I also put the content that made my video go up doesn't have to be the only type of content that does well on my channel. Like the video that I posted, my election video, I don't have to have it to where now all my videos are now talking videos and I don't ever post any of my other content that I want to post. I can post whatever I want. I have 1,000 niches that I have in my head. I have a bunch of ideas. I'm not just one. I am multi-talented. I can post reading vlogs. I can post commentary videos. I can post just regular talking videos, because essentially this would be a podcast, which I haven't posted my podcast in like a while because I'm just trying to just navigate that. Because I feel like a lot of people also, that like some people that have started podcasts, they have stopped their podcast because they feel like their YouTube channels and their podcasts are the same, which I kind of agree with. But I feel like my YouTube channel, I want to have it to where my YouTube videos are videos where I'm like my commentary, my dissertation series, my reading vlogs. I feel like those videos will be YouTube videos, and then my talking videos will be podcast videos. So I feel like that's the thing. I'm okay with posting my podcast. I have a section on my channel that is about podcasts, and I do post my videos on that. But then I also have the podcast, the same one that's on my Spotify, that I can post on Spotify. I always forget to upload on Spotify. So that's also why I feel like the podcast has been kind of just like, we're kind of lagging a little bit, but we're gonna work on it, so that's fine. But yeah, what other points that I have on here? Oh yeah, I did say I made this channel to have another outlet for my creativity, so the money will come later. And then when I focus on making a video I'm proud of, that's when I do the best, not when I think about the numbers. Oh, I literally hit every point. Look at that. I did it, like I said, because I had an order of how I had an idea of how I thought I would do it. But then of course, whenever I'm starting, the mind just wanders and I'm just like, that's how my mind is. Yeah, so I hit all my topics, actually. I hit all the talking points I want to talk about. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to follow my social media, you can follow my TikTok, my Instagram, my Threads. It's just @AnandaCash. And then my podcast, randomchatswananda, is on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Music and other platforms as well. You can follow the podcast Instagram. It's just at randomchatswananda. And yeah, if you're not subscribed, you can hit the red subscribe button, click it. If you want to comment, leave a little comment down below. If you have a hate comment, I will expose you for it, so be careful. Like this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.